Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Àwọn sọ́lára àgbà yìí dá, àwa ló láṣà àti èdè. Gbígbédè lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá.
Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
They never sabi wetin we carry for her.
But they move closer before them to sabi.
I said they never know wetin we carry for body.
But they move closer before them to sabi.
Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ, ìléhùn ló ló lajú.
Ẹyẹ tó lórí kòtò bí àdó ọ̀pẹ̀kẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa, ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè kó Odùduwà.
Odùduwà kò bá lè gbé wá.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe gírí, ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀tọ́ adúláwọ̀, ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí, káwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé, ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀, àwa ni mọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ni wá.
Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wọ́n máa ní.
Kásá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wá kájé gbúgbà yín jẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wọ́n máa ní.
À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàsà lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wọ́n máa ní.
News and sports ẹ máa rí gbọ́.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wọ́n máa ní.
Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi ló ní kí n máa ké tantan. Koikimedia ọlọ́lá gbajúmọ̀ mi o, máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ o. Ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn, ọmọ Yorùbá tata o. À ń gbádùn rẹ, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi, ṣẹ́yìn ló máa fi dìbò tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé máa dé, ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o. Igbó máa wọ̀ gbàjòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀, àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní ẹbọra. Ẹ̀yin lọ máa náwó kóyìnbó tó dé, ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o, owó náà dẹ́ tún pọ̀ sí o. Koikimedia ṣàwa ní bàbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Àdáńtọ́ àtúnpèrègèdè.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Àwa là ń gbé tò lárugẹ, jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ o.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Àtúnjàfẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa, fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o, tọkàntọkàn.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Ikú tí ó ṣe bí lébi òsì, àdìmú bàbá iyọ̀.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
We bring you work closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Afẹ́fẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ òòdùn kan ní oko lára ni.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Àpèrègèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa ṣe.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Gbogbo ayé ẹ gbọ́, àwa ni bàbá o.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà yín wá o.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Odùduwà lágbédá ní, òtítọ́ lágbédá ní.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
A kì í sọ̀dálẹ̀, a kì í sóníkèéta.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Àdúró tán, a tún pèrègèdè.
Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá.
Koikimedia, we bring you up closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia is around. Is around.
Give us latest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
ladies and gentlemen,
Ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
Koikimedia is around.
Give us latest.
Koikimedia.
Wow. Ẹ kálẹ́ gbogbo lé o, mo kí wa pé ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. I'm not sure why I'm not getting a full screen. We had the same issue the other day, and we're having the same thing as well today. And in the 21st of June 2025, aago mẹ́sàn-án ó fẹ́ lọ lù. Mo kí gbogbo ará lé o, ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. Mo kí wa pé àkú bó ṣe ń lọ lọ́tùn lósì. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá káàkiri gbogbo ibi tí olúkálùkù wa bá wà. Mo á fi kíkí mi mo fi lọ kí the emeritus Professor Adebanji Akitoye, the leader of the Yoruba self-determination. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí Chief Dr. Sunday Adeyemo Igboho tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Igboho Òòṣà. Mo wá fi kíkí ẹ̀ náà mo lọ fi kí the deputy and every one of us. Mo kí wa pé kálẹ́, and let's just sit back and enjoy the broadcast. Mo kí yín o. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn media that are working around the clock. Mo kí gbogbo coordinators. We are live on all the platforms. Mo kí wa pé àkú bó ṣe ń lọ. Mo rí pé when you are not going to find the avenue for peace, then we are likely to see war, which is what is happening currently in the Middle East. There was a bomb blast in Kano State, so quite a lot has been happening in the last 72 hours. Baba Akitoye bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ Thursday, and a dúpẹ́ fún orí ọ̀fẹ́ tí a ṣì ní pẹ̀lú bàbá yẹn. K'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn pẹ́ fún wa dáadáa. So mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. This is not the time to feel relent. We continue to remain focused. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń jáde káàkiri gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe ní ká máa jáde. I'm trying to get my screen back to be a full one, but for whatever reason, I'll probably leave it like this tonight. So mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ má yẹ kí a nírẹ̀wẹ̀sì kankan. Torí Nàìjíríà fúnra rẹ̀ ó ń retí kó break up. But like I always say, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa wá assist anybody. So let's just settle down and let's catch up. That's all I can say.
Ìlú Nàìjíríà dàrú, ó gbàgbára fáwọn òjèlú, ó wá lọ́pọ̀lọ́ máa dàrú, ó ń pè yẹn fún wa lóṣèlú. Àgàgà ọmọ tó ti ga orí lábí bàbá mi lónìí.
Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Good evening and welcome.
Oko ẹrú là ń gbé, oko ẹrú là wà. Oko ẹrú là ń gbé, oko ẹrú là wà. Oko ẹrú ní Nàìjíríà, ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ á yọra wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe, gbogbo máa dúrà wọ̀. Ká gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ká jọ ṣe, ọmọ Odùduwà. àjálù ní Nàìjíríà ọmọ Yorùbá má jẹ́ ká gbọ́ra wa. Ẹja tara wa sílẹ̀ o, ṣàtẹ̀tì ọ̀ra wa níbẹ̀ o. Ká tara wa sílẹ̀ o, Yorùbá nation ní solution. Kakúrò lókun kó lè já kábọ̀ sínú mọ́lẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wa. Kakúrò lókun kábọ̀ sínú mọ́lẹ̀ ká lè kó òmìnira. We are fighting for referendum, just to get our freedom. Kàdìjẹ́lọ́, jẹ́ parapọ̀ kàdìjọ́lọ́. We are fighting for referendum, just to get our freedom. Kàdìjẹ́lọ́, jẹ́ parapọ̀ kàdìjọ́lọ́. A ò bá wọn ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́, Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. A fẹ́ máa lọ sílùú tí wàrà tó yí wá o, Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. Nǹkan la fẹ́ o, ìlú tó máa fún wa, káàbò tó ń péye, Yorùbá nation.
Mo kẹ́yìn tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa káàkiri on all the platforms.
Ìṣètò ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ̀sílẹ̀ fún wa, Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. Ọmọ la fẹ́ o, àníṣe máa wà dọ́pọ̀ yàntúrú. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ máa dé, a máa kúrò nínú òkùnkùn. A máa kúrò nínú òkùnkùn. Ìwòsàn tó péye ọ̀fẹ́ lábàdé. Àǹfààní tó yàgbá ń bẹ fún orílẹ̀-èdè wa. Ó pọ̀ lórí jàgùrà. Tí òfin ní sí pé ebi ń pa wá mọ́. Táwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa tán bá ṣe kàwé tán, ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ la máa fún wọn níṣẹ́. Kátàrà wa sílẹ̀ o, ṣàtẹ̀tì ọ̀ra wa níbẹ̀ o. Kátàrà wa sílẹ̀ o, Yorùbá nation ní solution. Kakúrò lókun kó lè já kábọ̀ sínú mọ́lẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wa. Kakúrò lókun kábọ̀ sínú mọ́lẹ̀ ká lè bò òmìnira. Ó pẹ̀lú láǹdé. Ó pẹ̀lú làwà. Ó pẹ̀lú ní Nàìjíríà ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ á yọra wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe gbogbo máa dùn láwọ̀. Kápá ọ̀pọ̀ ká jọ ṣe ọmọ Odùduwà. Àjálù ní Nàìjíríà ọmọ Yorùbá má jẹ́ ká gọra wa. Wọ́n ní ẹ máa máa jẹ́ ká gọra wa. Ká má máa tanra wa. Pé tá bá fi gbalẹ̀ Yorùbá, wọ́n máa gbẹ̀sìn wa lọ́wọ́ wa. A ò torí ẹ̀sìn dálẹ̀ Yorùbá sílẹ̀. Jèmi torí pé ká lè kúrò lóko ẹrú. Tá bá wá fẹ́ kúrò lóko ẹrú, a ò ní fi tẹ̀sí sí inú kan kọ̀ọ̀kan. La máa bára wa lò tá fẹ́ fi gbòmìnira. Ó yẹ kájọ wí, kájọ gbóhùn sókè. Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. A fẹ́ máa lọ sílùú tí wàrà tó yí wá o. Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. Òun nìkan la fẹ́ o. Ìlú tó máa fún wa, káàbò tó péye. Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. Ìlú tó ti ṣètò ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ̀sílẹ̀ fún wa. Yorùbá nation là á fẹ́. Òun la fẹ́ o. Àdéhùn wa kò ní lè yẹ lórí ètò tá a ṣe fórílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá. Látòrí ààbò tó péye. Ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ká máa ṣe. Ètò ìlera ọ̀fẹ́ ká máa ṣe. Omi ẹ̀rọ tó kárí títì tó lọ gèrègè. Ọ̀wọ̀ tó péye. Ètò ọ̀fẹ́ tó dára.
Please share the program and invite others to do so. Good evening and welcome. The Yoruba anthem. Mo kí wa pẹ́ ká lẹ́lẹ́kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa fact that he has given us something to work with. And I don't think we have any reason to be having any issues. Nígbà tí bàbá ti fún wa ní the go ahead. Bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ ní on the 11th of June this month pé kí gbogbo wa jáde from every part of Yoruba land and let us do exactly in tá tí ń béèrè fún. But unfortunately, a lot of people have not done so. Ìdí táwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ṣe ni pé the fear of the unknown the fear pé tá bá lọ ṣe bóyá nǹkan báyìí lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. So fún a lot of people ní the setback. Kò ń ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ bó ṣe ní ká lọ ṣe yẹn ni ní problem. Because tó bá ní ká lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, this might also be the situation tá máa find ara wa. So some of us like myself has gone back to review kí ni nǹkan tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù. Is the question. Ó ti indicate pé kò sẹ́ni tó ready láti lead láti àdúgbò ẹ̀ àbí nínú state ẹ̀, at least the majority. Olúkálùkù wá ń wá excuse láti fi sọ pé ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ní ká gbà lọ ṣe yẹn òun ni ó ń dìbà freedom wa. Even though I don't want to accept or agree with that. Mo wá realize pé èèyàn kan tí gbogbo wa ṣì máa dúpẹ́ fún as of today, òun náà ṣì ní Olóyè Ìgbòho. Mo rò pé a tí lẹ́nìkan kan tó ní àyà tó Olóyè Ìgbòho láàrin gbogbo wa. I don't think we have it. I doubt whether we have people that have the capacity like Igboho. But in tí mo rí ni pé tí Igboho bá jáde, àwọn èèyàn máa follow. But the fact that Igboho tí jáde, ó ti fi ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì sí gbogbo ẹ̀mí millions of people. Kọ́lọ́run jọ kó wá jẹ́ kí bàbá yìí gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó bá máa gbé lásìkò tó bá fẹ́ gbé nígbàkigbà tó bá máa gbé, kọ́lọ́run bá wa guide ẹ̀. Kọ́lọ́run jọ kó bá wa fún ní ìmọ́nì tí a lè fi ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kí a lè fi lè conquer situation tá a bára wa nísìn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n náwọn fẹ́ bí bàbá ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kalẹ̀ pé bí rally ṣe fẹ́ lọ, they don't have the strength láti lead anything. Èyàn á tẹ̀ rò pé bóyá bí bàbá ṣe ní ká jáde yẹn àti rí àwọn bí mẹ́ta mẹ́rin márùn-ún tí wá ti máa showcase pé yes àwọn náà lè gbìyànjú. But so far kò tí sẹ́ni kankan. There's no problem around it. And I mean it that there is no problem. But one thing is that mo wo gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ state wa kankan, we have about 191 local government. Ó ṣe pé àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n ní ká jáde méjèèjì wọ́n hold wa back níbi tá a dé nísìn. But a lot of people are scared. The fear tí Nigeria ti gbé sẹ́mi àwọn èèyàn wa, ó jẹ́ kí wọ́n set back. Èní ló pé ọjọ́ mẹ́wàá tí olóyè àti bàbá Kítóyè tí wọ́n give order pé ká jáde. Àmọ́ gbogbo náà la mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe àwọn bàbá méjèèjì ló ń dá wa dúró mọ́ nísìn. Àwa tí a jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá, àwa là ń dára wa dúró. Àwa ni a decide pé whatever tí ó ń dá wa dúró kò ju pé a fẹ́ kí olóyè kó lead, káwa wá tẹ̀lé olóyè lẹ́yìn. It's a good thing. There's nothing wrong around it. And for somebody like us, mo rí pé a ní a lot of akíkanjú, but they are still scared as well. Láti ọjọ́ mẹ́wàá nísìn, I have reviewed a lot of things, and I have asked myself, I need láti encourage àwọn èèyàn wa to have the kind of tá bá ní strength, tá ní ẹ̀mí, tá fẹ́ fi push it in 10 days, ó jẹ́ kí a ti rí reflection pé àwọn èèyàn wa ṣì ń struggle láti jáde àwọn tó náà wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ kí olóyè sọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ ló ń pa ìṣepọ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ kí olóyè fi sọ̀rọ̀ even though bàbá sọ fún wa nínú last broadcast wọn pé àwọn làwọn ní kí olóyè dákẹ́ àwa millions of ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n fẹ́ respond sí in tí a dúpẹ́ pé a ṣì ń tẹ̀síwájú ìyẹn ló ṣe ń pè ní movement capacity movement ó strong jura wọn lọ a dẹ̀ ti rí pé capacity movement ti wà yìí it has really gone far and wide a dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run ẹ má kí ẹ̀rù bà wá for the unknown torí tá bá ní kẹ́rù máa bà wá for the unknown then the future tá ń béèrè fún gan ó máa difficult díẹ̀. I have not come here to scare any one of us. But ẹ̀yin tí spirit yín tí ó high, this is not the time tí ẹ máa ní ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé the full force of ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó wà lẹ́yìn wa. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ yẹn. Tàbá ní ká wo the strength àtàwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ tá ń torí ẹ̀jà wọ́n dúró tì wá spiritually physically so màá rán gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́rùn màá rán yín ní màá plead pẹ̀lú yín pé let us go back and work harder. Every day from today, from yesterday, from 5 years ago, gbogbo ta ní nísìn láti really sọ fúnra wa kò pé wọ́n yẹ̀ mọ́. Between now and the next year June, ó jẹ́ kí a ti mọ bí ta dé ní ìrìn àjò yìí. My own personal view. Tẹ́nì kankan bá rò pé bóyá ó máa come cheap, kò ní come cheap. Sacrifice tí àwọn bàbá wa méjèèjì yìí àtàwọn tó tì wọ́n lẹ́yìn, sacrifice tó gbé dání, òun náà lẹ káwa náà gbé dání. But I don't think we are putting that sacrifice enough. Gbogbo tí mo kọ̀ rí ni pé everybody just wanted to give one excuse or the other. That's all I've seen in the last 10 days. Kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé táwọn bá jáde tó bá jáde tán even going further than in tí bàbá sọ pé bàbá máa ní ẹ dáwọ́ dúró. Even if we have done so, ó ṣe pé bàbá máa wá sọ fún wa nísìn pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ mi ẹ dáwọ́ dúró níbi tẹ́ wà yẹn o. But the fact that a fẹ́ kí bàbá sọ fún wa pé ẹ lọ ṣe báyìí kẹ́ ṣe báyìí ká tó react, and that shows that there is weakness within us. Weakness yẹn nísìn a ní láti tètè bọ́kúlọ̀ padà, kò tí late. àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ jù moving forward after tí mo review lọ́sàn-án yìí, àwọn tó gbọ́dọ̀ ní that zeal láti move ẹ̀ láti fi ran Ìgbòho, Bàbá Akíntóyè àti gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ àti the YSDM, òun làwọn coordinators state kankan. Excuse la máa ń give for everything. A máa ń wá excuse rather than moving the motion and decide interfere. A ti múra sílẹ̀, a ti prepare, yes. Many things would unfold as we go further into this movement. Whether àwa fẹ́ àbáwọ̀ fẹ́, bóyá ẹ̀yin sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà kó má pín àbí kó pín, issue ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà máa pín yẹn kò sí lọ́wọ́ tiwa mọ́, ó ti kúrò lọ́wọ́ tiwa báyìí. Issue yẹn ti farahàn sí gbogbo Nigerians. Kò ń ṣe pé torí Yorùbá ni Nàìjíríà ṣe máa pín, torí àwa nìkan kọ́ la wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Tàbádẹ̀ wá rò pé bóyá àwa la ń di Nàìjíríà mú lénìí, irọ́ là ń pa fúnra wa, àwa kọ́. We have given excuses for over 65 years. Out of that 65 years, I should give excuse even in the last stage of a country that died many years ago. But it's too late. All we need to do is I need láti buckle up. Ká pique, ká accept pé IT were defeated, but do not mix it that within the next year from today, tí a bá make everything possibly best, ká exit Nigeria. Nigeria máa padà exit wa, but ó máa dogun gidi. The imminence of a war kò dìgbà tí ó bá kanlẹ̀kùn, as we have seen it in the Middle East. In tó máa rọ̀ gradually ni. In tó bá dẹ̀ build up yẹn, tí a bá wá solution tí àwa ti rí láti fi make ẹ̀ pé country ta fẹ́ can be declared as quickly as possible, we are likely to lose many more lives than èyí tí a ti lose already. But I believe that we are capable ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa rò pé bí a tó kàn máa come at a very easy path, but it's not going to come at an easy path. A gbọ́dọ̀ fi room sílẹ̀ for chaos. And the necessary of that means that tá a bá prepare ara wa ṣe a fẹ́ kó di chaos, kó di crisis láàrin àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀jẹ̀lú, then we are wasting too much of our energy in something else. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Whatever we need láti fi parí movement yìí, I've heard a lot of people say different things. Gbogbo tó kù ta need ká máa fi parí movement yìí, orí ilẹ̀ wa ló wà. Kò ń ṣe pàṣẹ máa lọ kó wá, ó ti wà nínú ilẹ̀ wa. Whether the one from the government of the state level, the local government, and the different ministry. Gbogbo nǹkan ta ní pátá ó wà nínú state kankan. Gbogbo interfaith lò láti fi parí ìrìn àjò yìí ó wà nínú state tiẹ̀, ó wà nínú state tèmi. But a ṣe ń wá another way tá máa fi lọ gba ìlú kan tó máa wá fún wa ní back up tá máa fi parí ẹ̀. Ìlú kankan dẹ̀ ready láti dá sógun kankan nígbà tó gbogbo ẹ̀ tí really wà visibly clear pé níbi báyìí ẹ̀ ń ja ogun àfi bá yín dá sí, àbẹ̀wà ní chaos, crisis, nǹkan kí nǹkan tá bá fi pè. So kò sí ìlú kankan tó ń bọ̀ tó máa wá dá sí. And we have to be very, very, very careful. So that our enemies that are scared will not start thinking the other way around. Okay, we'll go ahead and see. Because the amount of ẹjọ́ ta fẹ́ rò, we have told us everything that is likely to happen for every time Tabashi exists within Nigeria. But we realize many of us within the Southwest dàbí àwọn Mala, àbí àwọn Fulani, because they are two different people. Tí wọ́n bá ti sọ fún àwọn Mala pé they go, but they sọ fún wọn pé kó go díẹ̀, wá react, tó máa go plenty. The fact that wọ́n fún wa ní that privilege to kickstart, take advantage of it as well. We did not. I don't think we know that the privilege bí bàbá tẹ announce síta ó fún wa ní that zeal to have pushed, but wọ́n nítorí bàbá ní ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ níwájú ilé wa, a gbọ́dọ̀ wọṣọ funfun, and everybody took that as a negative thought rather than the energy to have shut things down by 10 days now. One béèrè pé even with the kind of code and the kind of messages that we have passed on this platform, it shows that our strength and our spirit is two different things. I need strength, but I need the kind of spirit that another Nazini. Àwọn northerners nísìn wọ́n dúró de go before 2027. Bó bá wọn Tinubu kó tètè understand. But I don't give a toss about him anymore because tẹ́lẹ̀ I give him a bit of room with bóyá. But bí ọ̀kan bọ́n bá sọ fún yín pé Tinubu ní anything tó máa offer wa, is not going to offer us anything. But ẹ má yẹ kí a ní rẹ̀wẹ̀sì. Ẹ yẹ ká wà strong. We are more than enough within the Southwest to believe in this cause. Àwọn tí wọ́n agree, mo rò pé tí a bá really push, wọ́n máa come to the aid of the politicians. Pé bóyá wọ́n máa wá gba àwọn politicians yẹn sílẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tá fẹ́ really lọ bájà àbí tá fẹ́ lọ bá ju pé àwọn tí wọ́n di the system of government within the society in the Southwest. They are the obstacles. We are still on the right track. I can tell us that. While the organization that leads the movement is still working, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa àti wà soak into other things tí kò kàn wá. Èyí tó dẹ̀ kàn wá gangan nínú movement yìí ní stake tàdé òun lẹ kárílì ká hold on to, ká má jẹ́ kó slip away. Ká má jẹ́ kó slip away. Ó dá ká lọ máa gbọ́ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ níbí, nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́hùn. But èyí tó kàn wá gangan nísìn òun ni eléyìí tí a fi gba declaration wa, and èyí tá a fi gba declaration wa òun ni rally. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé kò ń ṣejọ́ kan la máa lò, ó máa jẹ́ gradual process. So it's still the 10th day. So I don't know how long more ni a máa fi react. But all I know is that the first 10 days has been not the expectant of many people around the world. But I feel excuse, I feel bomole, because our sort of our tea and our fejadi. If the old man has come out and even told us to do it the way Tashife, we will not do it. We're not going to do it. We can still showcase the best of us. I believe we can. And I trust my instinct that we will do so. Ọba Elédùmarè dúró tì wá. Ṣé má yẹ kó rẹ̀yìn? Ẹ má yẹ kó rẹ̀yìn. Our fight is coming closer and closer to an end. But if we don't kickstart the fight, we cannot have a closure. Tabani a fẹ́ fight. then there will not be a closure for a country. We've got to prepare our mind to fight. We have sunk into a lot of miracles. Àti jẹ́ kí miracle kó fit in pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá a gbé dání. Tá a bá ti gbọ́ prophecy kankan and feel a little bit like a gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ kí bàbá wòlíì kan sọ kankan. I don't know if bóyá Elédùmarè ṣe dá wa nìyẹn. Àti accept pé a gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ prophecy oríṣiríṣi. So we have now even been deep into prophecy yẹn náà ló kọ̀ máa wá fún wa ní country yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. I know we have a strong faith in our religion. Kò sí nǹkan tó wrong níbẹ̀. But ṣe là ń rò pé bóyá bí a Tinubu kọ̀ máa kú nísìn tó bá kú Yorùbá nation máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Or bóyá Tinubu kọ̀ máa jí láàrin òru akọ̀ ní ó yá kó lọ gba Yorùbá nation. Those are the two options that probably some of you have in your thought. Ọ̀nà méjì ni. Bí a ti Tinubu bá kú or bóyá Tinubu máa wá fún wa ní Yorùbá nation. Let me put it out there. Kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé miracle kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀, Ọlọ́run fi kankan wọ̀n àwọn bọ́lọ́run ṣe máa ṣe leléyìí. We might as well just close it and just accept pé bọ́lọ́run ṣe fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ká dúró dè. À ń dúró bọ́lọ́run ṣe fẹ́ wá bá wa ṣe yẹn. Pé Ọlọ́run tó máa wá bá wa ṣe yìí ó yá à ń dúró dè. Rather than us making Ọlọ́run rí wa as àwọn tó dá láti fi gbára wọn sílẹ̀. Ṣe ló ń dàbí ìgbà tẹ́ pé à ń ríra wa bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fi gbára wa sílẹ̀. Ìyẹn mo ṣe kọ́kọ́ kí àwọn bàbá wa méjèèjì síwájú. Mo mọ̀ pé tó bá yẹ pé bàbá Akíntóyè ní that strength ju bó ṣe wà lọ, he will probably be leading us while tá bá ń dúró de Ìgbòho. But the fact that Baba is 90 and Baba was expecting àwa káwa lead kólóyè wa máa fi gbogbo tọ́lọ̀ fún kó wá fi shield wa, but àwa gan ìtí lead. None of us have done so. Rather, we have given excuse for 10 days. Ìdí ló pé ọjọ́ kẹwàá. Ó show pé something is working for the politicians. But we cannot give up and we should not be tired. So that is just my encouragement for every one of us. Èyí tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi. Ká ṣì ní ẹ̀mí pé the task cannot be done without the humans. The spirited part of this movement has already been conquered. The spiritual part of it. But the physical part tó jẹ́ ẹlẹ́ran ara tiwa báyìí, mo ní sọ pé a ti fail because it is still the ongoing work. But a ti relent a little bit. Àti relent a little bit. But the freedom tá fẹ́ gbà yìí is a done deal. Is a done deal. So mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Is a done deal. Done deal ni. Gbogbo ibi tó bá kù sí, kólúkálukú wa kí a lọ review ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń stop wa, àwa tí a jọ ń rìnrìn àjò yìí. The leaders have not asked us not to do anything, but we have decided we just don't want to do it until certain things máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìkọ̀kan dẹ̀ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tí kọ̀kan bá tí kọ̀kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ni pé June 11 instruction ti wà pé ká jáde síta ní June 12. And a lot of us have listened to such information. But gbogbo excuses tá à ń give yẹn, a kàn ń fi ìyẹn ṣe camouflage. That is all I see. À ń fi ìyẹn ṣe camouflage because a fẹ́ wà honest pẹ̀lú ra wa. Tá bá fẹ́ wà honest pẹ̀lú ra wa, a lot of things would have happened between the last 10 days. But a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn tó fún wa ní prophecy kan tún sọ fún wa pé ẹ tún lọ ṣe báyìí. Kódà nínú prophecy gan, message tó jáde ó ti fún wa ní ètò ẹ̀ka ṣe, but a fẹ́ ṣe. Ó ti indicate pé tá a bá rí olóyè a lè ṣe nothing. So ìdí tá a ṣe máa wá sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé olóyè k'Ọlọ́run bá wa fún ní wisdom àti zeal tó kù tó máa fi bá wa parí iṣẹ́, because as far as I can say it now, is the only one that can complete this job. Gbogbo àwa tó kù ẹnu la ní. We have no capacity to take this movement to the next stage. We are scared of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are scared of our governors, our senators, our House of Assembly. Those are the people we are scared of. Gbogbo wa à ń bẹ̀rù àwọn tí mo ti dárúkọ yìí. À ń bẹ̀rù governor, à ń bẹ̀rù deputy wọn, à ń bẹ̀rù senator àti House of Assembly. Because tá bá fi dídà pé a bẹ̀rù wọn, by now a ti mọ ibi tí à ń lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. But ó ti show pé we're scared of them. Àfi tá bá ń parọ́ fúnra yín. You are all scared of every single one of these people. Nínú pé a fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation, many of us a ṣe believe pé a máa ṣì lè operate within Nigeria while tí a bá ṣe ń ṣe ìrìn àjò yìí lọ. Àìtí really mú ọkàn wa kúrò lára Nàìjíríà, a kàn ń parọ́ ni pé a ti mú ọkàn wa kúrò lára Nàìjíríà. Àìtí mú ọkàn wa kúrò lára Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀mí wa ó ṣì wà lára Nàìjíríà bit by bit. Àìtí really mú ẹ̀mí wa kúrò lára Nàìjíríà. All I say is that we're telling lies to ourselves. Ẹni tó bá mú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kúrò lára Nàìjíríà kò tẹ̀ ní try láti fẹ́ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú ìlú yẹn nígbà tá a ti jọ wà lórí ìrìn àjò yìí. Àìtí accept pé a fẹ́ gba country. Àwọn kan sọ pé a fẹ́ gbà through prophecy. But tó bá yẹ pé lótìítọ́ lódodo la fẹ́ gbà tí a dẹ̀ fi ẹ̀mí wá sí àti gbogbo ta ní àti fi 10 days yìí àti ti fi showcase ẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì nínú wa a ní kí làwọn máa jẹ nígbà tí ẹ bá ní ká jáde. Ẹlòmíì àtẹ̀ ní àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school. Ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school nínú Nàìjíríà tí kò dẹ̀ ní future. Ẹlòmíì ń béèrè owó school lọ́wọ́ mi, ó fẹ́ fi san owó school ọmọ ẹ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà. Ó ti gbàgbé pé the same Nigeria yìí náà ni kò ní mú progression wá. So tí a bá fún lówó school, a san owó school ọmọ yẹn. Whereas tó bá yẹ pé a wà determined by 10 days lénìí, báwọn ọmọ yín ò bá lọ sí school gan, wọ́n lè miss anything àti university. In tí mo rí ni pé a fẹ́ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀, bá fẹ́ dá sórí Ìgbòho nìkan. That is what I've seen. A fẹ́ dá wàhálà lẹ̀, but a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé wàhálà yẹn o tó bá máa ní wàhálà dé orí Ìgbòho la kò máa dé agbègbè ẹ̀ sí pé Ìgbòho ló rán wa ń ṣẹ́, òun ló ní ká jáde ká shut gbogbo ẹ̀ down. Kódà tẹ̀lé dárúkọ Baba Akintoye. Torí what I've seen is that we are not ready to listen to Baba Akintoye anyway. A kàn sọ pé leader wa ni. So I think we need to really act. Níbi tí wọ́n ń jà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn, gbogbo àná là ń rí update lórí Koikimedia. Ibi tó bá wọn ẹni kò fi sí náà tó ń jà sí tó kàn mí. Torí mo realize pé púpọ̀ nù wa IQ wa ó lò gan. Torí ẹlòmí ò tẹ́ mọ̀ àti wọ́ndẹ̀. Ẹlòmí ò tẹ́ mọ̀ ìyàtọ̀ iṣẹ́ tèmi gbé dání. Ṣé ló tẹ́ rò pé bóyá ti bá ti ní mo wá ń ṣe Yorùbá nation no. Ìlú kan wá ń bára wọn jà. Ìwọ wá torí ẹ̀sìn méjèèjì tiẹ̀, kí ni kàn mí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sìn méjèèjì tó gbé dání? What's my own bloody fool pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sìn tó gbé dání? Pé wọ́n náà máa kọ́kọ́ report ogun láyé pé wọ́n ń ja ogun Biafra lọ́nà televise. Èmi wá ní access technology tí mo lè jókòó síbi tí mo jókòó sí, mo rí information níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ja ogun tí mo dẹ̀ rí pé iná ṣì wà nínú hospital. Mo wá ń gbé yẹn pé kó wò ó, ìwọ wá ń sọ fún mi pé ìkan ni mò ń support, ìkan ni mò ń support, torí pé làákàyè ó kéré. It shows that we don't have the capacity. A kàn ń parọ́ fúnra wa ni. A fẹ́ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé tá bá máa dá gbogbo wàhálà sílẹ̀, kó kàn jẹ́ pé Ìgbòho la máa fi dá wàhálà yẹn sílẹ̀, so that wàá lè pin wàhálà yẹn mọ́ Ìgbòho lọ́rùn. Wàá lè pin gbogbo wàhálà yẹn, wàá pin ẹ̀ mọ́ olóyè Ìgbòho lọ́rùn, so that a lè parọ́ pé tó bá tẹ̀ díjọ́ tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe any kind of review, a lè parọ́ mọ́ Ìgbòho pé òun ló rán wa, torí ẹlòmíì àkóbá àdábá lè ń wá fún Ìgbòho. That is all I can say. Ẹ ń wá àkóbá àdábá fún Ìgbòho àtàwọn fámílì ẹ̀. Ààrẹ dì láti jẹ́ pé kó jẹ́ ẹ̀mí àti ẹ la fi represent family tiwa. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí orúkọ Ìgbòho jẹ́ family ẹ̀ la fi lọ jà fi gba freedom wa. A fẹ́ lọ fi orúkọ Ìgbòho jà fi gba freedom. A ready láti lo orúkọ bàbá tiwa. So a fẹ́ sásá bẹ́ Ìgbòho láti lọ fi jà fún freedom yẹn. A fẹ́ lọ forúkọ ẹ̀ fi jà ni, a fẹ́ forúkọ tiwa jà. Torí a fẹ́ protect image orúkọ tiwa. But ní north, gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́ jà pẹ̀lú orúkọ ààrẹ. And the closest example ta lè give ó ní pé èèyàn kan ní àyà débi pé Tinubu táwa ń bẹ̀rù ó dẹ̀ lọ bá nínú hall débi pé wọ́n fi àyè gbà tó fẹ́ attack Tinubu. Gbogbo wa náà la rí fídíò yẹn. Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀ gan freeze. Ẹni tó bá wà psychology tó bá lọ wo fídíò yẹn, tẹ́ bá lọ play kẹ́ reduce it seconds by seconds ẹ rí pé Tinubu gan ó bá lójijì. Tinubu gan wà ó froze nígbà tó rí arákùnrin yẹn, because wọ́n show fídíò arákùnrin yẹn títí di bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ó protect image ẹ̀ lẹ́ni tó fẹ́ pa president ìlú kan, ó tún cover ojú ẹ̀. Ó show pé àwọn tó ránṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n fún ní privilege yẹn débi pé tó bá rí ṣe o tó ò bá rí ṣe o àtẹnujẹ́ kó tún lójú ẹ̀ níta. That means pé òun forúkọ tiẹ̀ lọ jà on behalf of ìran tiẹ̀. So ta ló fẹ́ forúkọ tiẹ̀ jà tí kò ń ṣorúkọ Ìgbòho? Kò sí. Orúkọ Ìgbòho ni gbogbo wa fi lọ fi jà láti fi gba Yorùbá nation. Ọlọ́run ti bless wa pẹ̀lú already. Ó ti fún wa ní tí a fẹ́ látara pé ó ń bẹ láyé, kò ṣe pé ó ti lọ. Ó ń bẹ láyé, kò ṣe pé ó ti lọ. So bíbẹ láyé ẹ̀ ó sì jẹ́ ìbẹ̀rù fún gbogbo Nàìjíríà, àmọ́ ó need àwa náà káwa náà activate ní gbogbo location bí ta bá wà. But we failed to all activate. I fail láti activate nítorí pé everyone láti 10 days kò sẹ́ni tí kò mọ excuse kan jáde. Ẹlòmíì gan tí èèyàn fẹ́ rò pé bóyá ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, wọ́n give excuse náà ni. Wọ́n náà ní owó, mo wá wonder pé ṣe ṣọ́ọ̀pá lówó? Lówó, but ní state kankan wọ́n ṣì ń rí owó fi operate nínú state yẹn. Àwọn ò dẹ̀ lówó. Nítorí pé a sì gba state yẹn láyè tó máa rí owó tí state yẹn bá ń rí nígbà tó sì ń rí náà ló ṣe la ṣe ń fún láyè. But tí state yẹn ò bá rí owó láti fi operate after 3 weeks or 10 days, tó bá jẹ́ pé state wa kankan tó ń rí owó níbì kan tí gbogbo á dẹ̀ mọ source ibi tí income yẹn ti ń wọlé, tá a bá jẹ́ kí that source of income kó wọlé in these 10 days, state yẹn wá ti máa béèrè pé kí nìkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, bóyá àti wà ní round table by now. But like I said, we have a lot to still push. And that's why tó ṣe ń pè ní movement. Tó bá ti declaration will give us another phase of this Gbagba freedom. But until tí Baba Akintoye ò bá ti declare, gbogbo in tó bá gbà ni a máa push sínú ẹ̀. Everything that it warrants. Ẹ má yẹ ká slow down energy wa. And our zeal. Àwọn tí ẹ̀yin rò pé wọ́n ní kankan tó máa ṣe fún wa, they're not going to do anything. Gbogbo wọn ní kankan tó máa ṣe fún wa. Torí kò sí ẹni tó jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ a true indigenous person tó máa react in a way tí kò ní dàbí pé a máa question ẹ̀. So we are going to succeed. But I need a lot to cover moving forward. And I believe we can do it. So, tásìkò bá tó, as this movement is progressing on a daily basis, tá a bá dẹ̀ ti relent, ẹ yẹ ká showcase pé yes, our capable. Ẹ jẹ́ ká showcase ẹ̀ pé our capability. Mo kí mọ̀ sí mi dáadáa. And I also say happy belated birthday. So ẹ má yẹ ká fìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì. Like I said, today is the 10th day. Expectation high fáwọn tí a fi lọ bá àti àwọn tó fi wá bá wa. and we should never be scared of Tinubu. Kò sí ọ̀nà kankan tí Tinubu fẹ́ fi máa dẹ́rù bà wá níbi tílẹ̀ ṣú dé. We must never be scared. I've always said that this is not a scripted movement. There are many things that a lè ṣe tó máa bí government nínú, but the fact that we are trying to disguise under these Baba Akintoye sọ pé, Baba sọ pé, and we have used that as part of our disguise rather than face the truth that Baba sọ kọ́kọ́ ju pé ẹ jáde ẹ wọṣọ funfun ẹ lọ showcase ara yín, but we could not showcase ourselves. What actually do we want? Kí ni nǹkan tá fẹ́ gangan? A fẹ́ gba freedom. Okay. So, why then are we beating around the bush? Àwọn kan náà wọ́n fẹ́ freedom, then why do we have to give concern to them until when the bomb explodes at our backyard? We bring the news close to your doorsteps so that Kelly may feel of what is happening within the international and the local news. We are not a country yet, but we have everything to guide us as a country, because system tó wà ní Southwest, if we shut it down, we can take over and start utilizing it within the space of limited time. How do we shut the system down? The system can be shut down. We can paralyze the whole system. System here is strong, to Bashan Robo strong. But if I come out table one after the other, we push mari lele, intermarché lele, or not afik ba lele. And that cannot happen. That cannot happen. So if that is what we're expecting, these are the stages. All the stages have been presented to us, but it is left to us to go and activate it across every part of Yoruba land. So if we, the media, are not tired, because I can see that our medias are working round the clock, then gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá náà a gbọ́dọ̀ wà tired. There will still be a roundtable negotiation, but a roundtable negotiation doesn't start tẹ́ a bá pin in tó ń dá wa dúró ká fẹ́ fi gba freedom wa, tá a bá pin ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ká gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé lọ́rùn bó náà ṣe gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé 60 million Yoruba people lọ́rùn. Our people are weak. But there are many things that we can do láti fi uplift weakness wọn fún àwa tí a wà nínú movement. Níbo ni àwọn state wa báwo ló ṣe ń generate revenue? Kí ni nǹkan tó fi ń generate revenue yẹn? Ó wà lára tí wọ́n fi ń pin wa mọ́lẹ̀. Whatever you can think about without going into the nitty-gritty. Gbogbo tó bá fi ń generate revenue tó fi ń run state yẹn, ó wà lára tó fi ń dè wá mọ́lẹ̀. Tó bá mọ̀. Whatever tí ò bá jẹ́, wọ́n gba tax ni. Ìyá aláta ń sanwó ata tó ń yọ kíní, mo rí èèyàn kan send video kan sí mi, wọ́n náà ní kó máa tó san 100 naira ní Ìkòròdú, I believe, or somewhere, I believe in the video. Àwọn tó ń ṣe POS. If we can stop all this revenue generation tó ń wọlé, that means each of the states will collapse. It's part of the fight. Because in tó ń jẹ́ káwọn lè ní upper edge against wa nìyẹn. Tàbá dẹ̀ lọ wo gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní House of Assembly, including your governors, don't decide in your state yẹn wọ́n pé 100. Tàbá ní ká tẹ̀ mú gbogbo wọn pátá ní state kankan, from deputy, governor, House of Assembly, senator, pẹ̀lú gbogbo commissioner, àti gbogbo wọn pátá wọ́n tó 1,000. Ṣé wọ́n wá dàgbà jù wá lọ tá a lè kọ́ńkà wọn ni? Do you need Igboho to come and tell you that? Do you need Igboho to come and lead us to that when tí àwa náà ní strength tí Igboho ti fún wa tó ti pọ̀ sí wa lára tó dẹ̀ lè ṣe kí ni tó lè act tó lè activate if he knows that we are now being almost conquered, but àwa gan lọ showcase ara wa. We have lied that because bàbá ní ká wọṣọ funfun, wọ́n ní ká dúró síwájú ilé wa, ká ṣe fídíò, ká ṣe that, àfihàn àfi parọ́ fúnra wa. We lie to ourselves. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ bí táwọn Chinese ti operate lórí ilẹ̀ wa tó ń kó resources lọ. Why are we still allowing that to happen? Even tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wájú bẹ̀ yẹn lẹ wá lọ ń dúró sí tá ti ń ṣe rally ní gbogbo point tàbí tí wọ́n ti ń kó resources wa. Everybody knows all these areas. Ṣé miracle náà ló máa stop Chinese? Ẹ rò pé Chinese stop má ti máa kó in tó ń kó lọ? The Chinese continue to operate. Gbogbo ìlú wa operate. Wọ́n kó revenue wa, resources wa, wọ́n kó jáde, a dẹ̀ ń tolerate. Gbogbo wa là ń rí trailer àwọn tó ń lọ, tọkọ Chinese trailer tó ń lọ. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ gbogbo kìíní. But because we are waiting for one prophecy, angel kankan máa sọ̀kalẹ̀. We need to move away from such mentality. We are challenging the government for our freedom. But kò sí tó kàn wá pẹ̀lú federal, àwọn state wa là ń face. Federal máa fẹ́ protect the state ni, but inú state náà ni gbogbo ta nídìí wà tá fi máa bá federal jà. Because already state ti ń run as a country or as a state within a fake country. Tàbá ní kí Sanwó-Olú jáde nísìn kó wá fún wa ní accountability tó wà nínú state ẹ̀. Kò lè fún wa ní accountability ẹ̀ because ó ń lo state yẹn ó fi ń suppress, ó dẹ̀ fi subjugate gbogbo wa, but àwọn tó ń jọ ń ṣe state yẹn They are just a very small minority. But we can force the whole state to speak our own language. Èdè táwa bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí state yẹn sọ làwa máa sọ fún. But right now, state ló ṣì ń control wa. Torí pé àìtí fully accept that our freedom is not with the state. Àwa la máa sọ fún state wa nísìn pé in táwa fẹ́ lélẹ̀. If you don't want it, this state cannot sit for the two of us anymore. Each of ìpínlẹ̀ kankan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni mo sọ. Each of the state. But for as long as Ṣèyí Mákindé bá ṣì rí 68 billion tó fẹ́ fi renovate the government house, do you think that 68 billion will be used to renovate the government house? Or ó kàn fi yẹn ṣe camouflage láti fẹ́ fi kówó jáde in only less than 2 years tó fẹ́ fi kúrò níjọba? Think about it. What do you think? Because a sọ fún pé máa ṣe tó bá wùn ẹ́ lọ, bó bá wùn ẹ́ kó kó gbogbo owó yẹn, àwa ò kíá. Imagine nínú 68 billion yẹn, ó ti wà available, owó yẹn wà nínú state o. Ó wà níbì kan nínú state, whether nínú báńkì lọ́kọ́ sí ni, inú ilé lọ́kọ́ sí ni, I don't know. But we have given these politicians the go ahead. Pé tó bá wùn yín ni kẹ́ máa ṣe, táwa bá wá gba country wa la ṣe máa wá ṣe tó yẹ ká. And welcome back to the broadcast. I'm not sure why I'm having a round cycle and not a full screen. So I'm still getting used to this StreamYard. Because for me, I don't want this circle that I'm getting. But for whatever reason, Manilati find out why I'm having this rather than the normal TV. Moki Obomo Yoruba Nile Loko Ekalesa Ekalema Moki Oboyo. Enti mo rí ni pé à ń gbàgbàkúgbà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú wa because à ń bẹ̀rù wọn. À ń gba ìgbàkúgbà. And tá a bá react as quickly as possible, ó máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀, á dẹ̀ máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. 10 days, we can still go back, kí gbogbo wa ká lọ review torí bàbá Akíntóyè ti sọ tá máa ṣe pé ká jáde. That's all we need. But like I said, a fẹ́ gbé gbogbo blame nísìn, a fẹ́ gbélé bàbá Akíntóyè lórí. A fẹ́ shift blame pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ nísìn, a fẹ́ shift lé Prof. A very good evening and welcome once again. Let's listen to this.
Media, they are not from Oyo State. They don't know what we're talking about. There's a correct. I think yesterday I was trending for the wrong reasons, where people said we want to spend 63 billion to upgrade that's Oyo State people. Those people on social.
The mic is back. System here long struggle. At least it has even tried up till now. It's really struggling itself. So mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Let us not feel pé bó ṣe ń lọ yìí pé kí ni the end náà ni pé Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ pín. And that is the mission for every one of us. Mission kan tó wà lọ́rùn gbogbo wa náà nìyẹn pé we gotta let Nigeria to go. Àwọn tó disagree pọ̀ but wọ́n tó àwọn tó agree. So mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká má feel down or feel upset. We are on the right track. The country is dying. And our prayer is that the country will die quicker. So I'm not sure whether my audio is still out or not. I hope I'm still audible. No, be audio until freeze. Okay, I think it's back. All right, I think the audio is back. So that is the first part of the broadcast. We're not going to stay too long. I'm just going to touch on another area, which is Kano State. We've all seen the news coming out of Kano State. There was a bomb threat, or not a bomb threat, there was a bomb attack. One of man local at a metal factory. According to the news coming out from the northern part of Nigeria, channels, 5 killed, 10 injured in Kano explosion. Devastating explosion rocked the Gidan Kafa area along the eastern bypass in the city on Friday in Yelano. Oh no, sorry, Leni. It might be no. Today's Friday. Yeah. No. 5 people died and at least 10 others were seriously injured. These two have been caused by explosive device. I want us to take note of that word. Explosive device hidden among scrap materials transported from Yobe State. The incident sparked widespread panic in the vicinity, with emergency respondents and security operatives rushing to the scene. The commissioner for police in Kano State, Ibrahim, who arrived at the location shortly after the explosion, confirmed the casualties and provided earlier details about the suspected cause. According to preliminary investigation, suggests that the explosive materials were concealed in a truck transporting scrap. Take note of that word. Anton Shalumi from Yobe State. The commissioner for police stated, the device likely detonated while the vehicle was being offloaded at the site. The eyewitness described a scene of chaos. Take note of that word. I used it already at the beginning of the broadcast. And destruction, with thick smoke billowing into the sky, and nearby residents fleeing in fear. Now, Moveka review, Emma Bino, the network is not a very good one. We're struggling, we're managing it. And we just have to continue to manage it while I'm still, look at a couple of things quickly. Mofeka Wo, I think we're really struggling. The network is not giving us this. Okay, I think it's back. Let's go back to this headline. I know some of you have seen it because I've already posted it today. So let me share my screen so that I can bring it close to you and we can all Once again, I say good evening and welcome. All right, so right there you can see the headline. In your márùn ló kú, in your mẹ́wàá ó ṣèṣe. Let's go with it because we know that anything coming out of Nigeria is a lie. It does not matter if they tell us it's 5. We know that 5 people never died. Many more people died because we are used to such lies. Many of us knows that the country will explode. Ọ̀nà tó máa gba explode ní àìtí mọ̀, even though ó ń fi explosion yẹn ó ń fún wa ní message every now and then. The last explosion that I'm able to recollect was in Abuja during the bomb explosion. Eléyìí nísìn wọ́n sọ fún wa what kind of bomb was used or what kind of device was used. All we know is that an explosive device and different explosive devices ló wà. Èyí tó lò ní Bódìjà ní Ìbàdàn, I don't know whether it's the same pẹ̀lú eléyìí tó lò ní Kano àbí tó lò ní Abuja àbí tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Mushin when there was a military explosion that took place as well there. But like I said, I want to draw until things will become what it will be when these attacks will happen. Rather than go now after àwọn tó jẹ́ olóṣèlú and demand that we exit now, otherwise this state cannot move forward until our exit. After our exit, we can all come back on the round table and decide moving the state forward as an independent country. But the fact that we don't want that, then wherever you are in Yoruba land, don't sleep with your 2 eyes closed. Kano, Lutin Shele, we know why it's happening in Kano. They're just sending a signal to Tinubu for 2027. I am just preparing our mind in case Tabamo. What is often Tinubu, what they are capable of doing, and they are showcasing it to his eyes. But rather than káwa náà showcase fáwọn tó wà ní state wa pé a fẹ́ Yorùbá nation, ó dá ẹni fún wa ní Yorùbá nation, then this state cannot operate normally as it will be. Ó sì lè máa operate partially. But I don't expect our state from any part of Yoruba land kó máa operate in a full scale níbi tí ilẹ̀ ṣú dé. That means a ṣe ń jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà máa ní ẹ̀mí tó ń fi mí lórí state wa. Kò jẹ́ ká fún Nàìjíríà ní space kankan lórí ilẹ̀ tiwa mọ́ níbi tí ilẹ̀ ṣú dé. Kò sí whatever you say you need, gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá náà need, the lack ó ti wà ní state yẹn already. It does not matter whatever you think of in your mind, in your brain, in your spirit. Doesn't matter. Unfortunately, I bought clip me that lẹ́ẹ̀kan, but I can play it from another phone. But I can just tell you, a state is telling us it wants to renovate a government house tóun fúnra rẹ̀ ò ní sí níbẹ̀ within the next gbogbo tó máa lò nísìn tàbá calculate a lè mú 2027 because 2027 any election would happen in February. That means Seyi Makinde has 1 year and 6 months. Ṣó ń sọ fún wa nísìn pé òun fẹ́ renovate ibẹ̀ fún ara òun ní àbí for the next government. And we can just sit back and allow him to do such nítorí pé òun ni governor wa. And the same thing with Abiodun. Ó náà fẹ́ ṣe airport. I looked at the runway and I'm laughing to myself that Igbo ló wà ní left and right. What is the purpose of the runway? And you can think of any other state continuously like that. But the fact that àwa la ṣe ń accept nonsense yẹn pẹ̀lú wọn. And the more we accept that nonsense, then we're likely to slow down and delay. Àfi tí Ìgbòho bá ti prepare pé yes, he will go ahead and do what is needed to help us out. But rather than we waiting, we can do a lot of things and tell them to their face, we interfaith agbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́. And that's all I can just tell us, that explosion in Kano, the next one could be in Lagos, the next one could be in Ogun State, the next one could be in Osun State, Ekiti State, Oyo State, Kwara, Kogi. It could be any part of Yoruba land. Governor tó fi parí tenure in 1 year and 6 months, ó fẹ́ fi 68 billion fi renovate government house. And he's still joking about it. Pé since tèmi ò kì í ṣe ọmọ state yẹn, right wò lè mi ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ nínú state yẹn. You need to go and listen to the video. But nígbà tí àwa tí a náà fẹ́ freedom, àìtí sọ into a cash fún irú governor bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò tó bá yẹ pé irú governor bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè operate state fully, tó yẹ pé kò operate state yẹn partially at 50%. By now, in 10 days, all the states should not be operating at least on 100%. Tó bá tẹ̀ operate 90, káwa náà mú 10 dání. Tó bá jẹ́ pé a mú 10 dání nínú àwọn state wa tó lókàlùkù mú 10, káwa mú 10, káwọn mú 90, ká start pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Then from there we can scale it up, and before we know, is either ká ti gba 100 yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn, or káwọn náà mọ bó ṣe fi gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. But unfortunately, we have not done anything of such because we are scared. Ẹ̀rù ń bà gbogbo wa. And the only person tẹ́rù ò bà òun náà ni Ìgbòho. So we just have to be praying for him on a daily basis. K'Ọlọ́run bá wa fún ní strength àti ọgbọ́n àtòye. We have refused to obey Baba Akintoye. So if anybody is saying that a ṣì ń gbọ́ nǹkan tí Baba Akintoye ń sọ rọ́lẹ̀ ń pa ẹ̀gbọ́n kankan tí bàbá yẹn sọ, we're liars. Onírọ́ ni gbogbo wa. We have failed the old man. And it's really unfair that even Baba himself might not tell you, but that is my own opinion. that we failed in because we have been very scared. The voice about were enough láti push wa dé ibi tó yẹ ká lọ. But it is what it is, and we cannot give up. But I have feelings that tí Ìgbòho bá ní ká jáde, I don't see us going out as well. I don't. Even as many of you are saying, ó dìgbà tá bá gbọ́ pé olóyè sọ̀rọ̀, olóyè tí sọ̀rọ̀, olóyè gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló dé tó yẹ kí bàbá Akíntóyè nìkan ló sọ̀rọ̀, àgbọ́ tó lóyè náà sọ̀rọ̀. Irọ́ la fi ń pa. Bólóyè bá ní tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ pé ká jáde, irọ́ náà àní jáde. We're liars. So that shows now that because I only have 15 minutes to the end of this broadcast. That indicator is now that Tabadro de gbogbo èèyàn pé la fẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá nation, we're fooling ourselves. We might probably be 100 people that will eventually break the Kano's back, while others will just wait and then tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe tí gbogbo 100 yẹn tó bá kú sójú ogun, ẹ celebrate wọn, èyí tó kù náà ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbà country, and Yorùbá nation will be declared. I don't want to believe and accept that the case. I don't want to accept and believe so. So I'll give it another more days and see how things goes. But I know that I like our mourn. We like to mourn and mourn and mourn. But I'll just leave it like that. So that Tibama Badawa again, then I will come back and say more. But for now, we are prepared for this in our mind, in our spirit. But we are holding back. Why? I don't know. Nothing is holding us. We are the one holding ourselves back today. Our land hold our back. Hold our back. We're telling lies to ourselves. Igboho hold anybody. Ben Babakito hold anybody. But we don't have the capacity and the strength to do it. I remember one more thing before I go. I remember when in 2021, April precisely, if I'm right, when Baba Akintoye was having his press conference, and I was behind him. Igboho was sitting next to him. And Igboho said, I'm a Loshiboda. And the reaction that day was very strong. But within 24 hours, after Igboho saw, millions of people ran away and decided not to go forward with it. Ṣé tí Igboho bá ní ká jáde ṣá máa lè jáde ṣá? That's the question I'm asking now. Or we are still going to pay him to come and lead. And if we're not going to do that, that means we wait patiently and pray for him. I just pray because the workload on this man now is 1 in a million. Because nobody has the strength and the capacity like him. Adúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run, adúpẹ́ fún àwọn tó nílẹ̀, àwọn alálẹ̀ tó fún wa ní Ìgbòho at this particular time in the history of Yoruba people. And we should not lose that opportunity when he is fully ready. We got to shut it down completely. For now, ká máa ṣe tí bàbá ní ká ṣe lọ ní wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́, and hopefully that might lead us to somewhere that I believe, or we wait for CSI Igboho Osha, Omaladiku. Everybody has different name for him. Igboho Eledumare, to come and perform what he does best. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa jáde bí Igboho mọ́, nítorí pé 10 days you have not proven that to me. So everybody will have to wait. Àdúrà wa gbà o. And I will leave it like that tonight. As we continue to tell our loved ones, káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, the danger is now more real than yesterday. Tí danger yẹn bá real lánàá, ó ti real mọ́ lénìí. But we can stop it and make sure that àwọn tí wọ́n hold it, ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká padà sí state wa, gbogbo àwọn coordinators, and let's move swiftly and start mobilizing our people. We have many coordinators in each of the states. This is the time they gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́, and you gotta do it now as quickly as possible. We're in countdown. 1 year from now, we can come back and still be saying the same thing if we're not careful. I pray it's not going to be so. And on that note, I will be ending this broadcast. I'll be back some other time. We're working around the clock. I don't have any apologetic to any one of you how you feel with my post about the ongoing war. I don't give a toss. Obaje Christian, Obaje Muslim, I don't care. Níbi tó bá ti wá peace, ogun náà ló máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀. Keep that to yourself, not for me. Nigeria tá à ń sọ fún náà tó gbọ́, wọ́n fún ẹ ní feed in tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ Nigeria. Kò ń ṣe fún Yorùbá nìkan tó fẹ́ jà o, torí kò ń ṣe Nigeria nìkan ni Yorùbá wà náà ẹ̀. Oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀yà ló wà ní Nigeria. Èyí tó máa dájà sílẹ̀ àìtẹ̀ tí mọ̀. But èyí tó ń dájà sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó ń pààyàn àti mọ̀. Èyí tó máa attack ẹ̀ padà, nobody knows. So whatever you think about my post, if you cannot be patiently and understand that I am doing my job, like I said, then you can find another platform where you can watch all those updates. Táwọn méjèèjì ò bá ti lè come into the round table and sort things out, then that's their problem. I pray that they can, but ultimately tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti fi peace síbẹ̀ ká ló máa múra fógun. Ogun ti wọlé nílẹ̀ Nigeria, and I pray it will not consume us. But prayer can be as easy if we don't do the needful. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ran Ìgbòho lọ́wọ́ kí kinní kó lè yá fún gbogbo wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ran Bàbá Akíntóyè lọ́wọ́ kó lè yá fún gbogbo wa. But ẹ bá set back, tẹ́ ń dúró, tẹ́ fi ṣe nǹkan kan, that means everybody will just continue as we're doing, and we wait patiently. I know we can do it, but something is holding you back. Whatever is holding you back, you got to conquer that fear. Fear, kò ń kúrò lára, but tí a bá ti conquer, that's it. We will be free. Wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀ tó wá, àwọn tó ń govern wa nínú state wa, we can overpower them and make them beg us to go. Àwọn ọlọ́mọ abẹ̀ wá pẹ́ tètè máa lọ. But tá a bá ṣe yẹn, then I will leave it like that. All right, Lamasun. Good night.
She said